Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably getting my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstar.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Primetime is out there with Doncic. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's the West getting on the board first.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Primetime shot is good.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Giannis against Wembanyama. Young. The rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
Yes, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk a little bit, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's prime time. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Not a fast start here for the East All-Stars. Looking for their first basket of the game. Young drives in. He can't get that one.
And really a surprising amount of defense being played here tonight.
There really is. I mean, what's gotten into these guys? Usually it's all offense all the time in this game. I like that they're going at it like this. It looks more realistic.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And here's Banchero. They need this. And Giannis with the basket on the assist from Banchero.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Doncic with the bucket.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star Game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Now, here's Doncic, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Doncic passes to Primetime. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. The East trail by 9. The pass to Young. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Pass to Ingram. Some nice passing here by the West. Good on the bucket. 10 points for prime time.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Here's prime time. He's got 10. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And that one's good, Jokic.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's Banchero missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Back to Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes both free throws.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here is Young. And all in that time before dropping in. Young's got 5 now. Doncic passes to prime time. At the elbow, Jokic. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Tatum. Still without a basket. Shoots over Ingram. Tatum's shot is off. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the West All-Stars. It's a 10-point game. And good that time.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Antetokounmpo against Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo kicks to Young. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Number 19.
The West making some changes.
Shooting
Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Amen Thompson comes in for Ingram. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's subbed in for Luka Doncic. The East trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Hopefully he's jacked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's prime time. 13 points in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3-ball is good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now a timeout called by the East.
trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Şengün's checked in for the West. Ja Morant comes in for primetime. The East trail by 10, and the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. You've got Luka Doncic. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jokic, and it's prime time, and it's Ingram in at the small forward.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Drills it from outside.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
The West leading by 9. Primetime, the pass to Wembanyama. Fader on the way. Again, the West All-Stars.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Giannis outside. Plenty of space. The offensive rebound. Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
Tatum hanging around the basket. Got the board and bucket.
Here's Primetime, defended by Young, and he gets the bucket.
Number 19.
Primetime's got 15 points.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Wembanyama against Banchero. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star Game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game. And, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Here's Young. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Cunningham on the wing. Good ball movement here by the East. Young's shot is off.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Ingram passes to Primetime. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Ingram. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
All-Stars ball.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 11. Here's Tatum. And another miss by the East. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Doncic against Young. Back to Cunningham. Pulls it from 20. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The West leading by 11. Wembanyama, right side. And Wembanyama, too much inside.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there. Victor inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the paint. Out to Doncic. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
You can't look at the result of that shot.
Oh, Giannis! Wow!
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
So the timeout taken here, the first over the West All-Stars.
Your youth dance team.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The three for Doncic. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
Luka Doncic.
The East trail by 14. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Offensive rebound. Jokic, no good. And here are the East All-Stars now. Here's Cunningham. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's prime time. 15 points in the game.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Cunningham finds Young. Cunningham's shot is off.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Drains the three-pointer.
And, you look at Doncic for a forward. This guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Now, here's Cunningham. Hasn't made one yet. The three from Tatum. It's rebounded by the West. Here's prime time. In the corner, it's Ingram. Wembanyama, left side. And the layup's good off the glass. Wembanyama's got 6 here in this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Banchero, the shot off that time. Good defense by Jokic. Wembanyama passes to Primetime. Good on the triple. Primetime's got 18 points.
Number 19.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
And the East All-Stars call time here. One guy has been getting it done is Primetime.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button and figure out how to slow his roll.
And some changes here for the East. Jalen Duren comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Halliburton subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game, and the call will be against Primetime. That is his first foul of the game. Scoot. And so it's the West All-Stars. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We've got more in store for you right after this. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
We've got Banchero. Antetokounmpo is out there with Tatum. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Cunningham in at the point. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Here's Ingram. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Primetime's shot is good.
Brandon Ingram.
The East trail by 9. Outside Tatum. They get a hand on it. Out to the wing. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by the West. Primetime's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
That's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Wembanyama outside. Down low. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the East. It's a 13-point game. And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And it's prime time missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And finished off by Banchero.
There's some heat from Banchero now. He brings that ferocity. We know he's got an inferno raging in him.
Doncic kicks to Ingram. Here's primetime, defended by Young. From 10 feet out, again the West All-Stars.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Cunningham outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The 10-footer. West All-Stars with the rebound. Jokic has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's primetime. He's got 22. Just 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Banchero outside. Good ball movement here by the East. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Tatum against Ingram. Young for 3. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Young's got 8 points.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Prime time shot is good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the call will be against primetime.
Number 19.
That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Young for 3, and another 3 from the East.
And as a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great 3 to answer right back.
Doncic, no good. The East trail by 12. Cunningham dishes to Antetokounmpo. Ingram against Tatum. Sweet move. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's primetime, defended by Young. Primetime shot is good.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Primetime's gone to town from deep tonight, hitting 5 of his 9 three-point attempts. And Young, here we go. Count it. 13 points in the game.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jump. Putting the onus on the D.
Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the number 1 priority right now in that hole. They've got to tighten it up.
The West leading by 13. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the West hit again from deep.
Luka knows he can get that shot off quickly. Simply trusting his instincts there.
Doncic has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Very accurate. Here's Young driving the lane. No good on that one. Excellent D there from primetime. Wembanyama high post. Here's Primetime, defended by Young. 5 to shoot. Ingram outside. The 3 bangs home the trifecta. Ingram's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the inside, here's Doncic. Again, the West All-Stars. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And so here are the West All-Stars. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer, and a wide-open look for Cunningham. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Cunningham's got his first 2 points of the night. Ingram passes to Primetime. Makes it off the glass.
Number 19.
Primetime's got 30.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Carr's checked in. Wembanyama passes to Primetime. Kicks to Doncic. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Tatum. Nice D from Primetime. The West All-Stars with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The East trail by 21. Inside. Mitchell planks the putback jam. Mitchell's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Primetime, the pass to Carr. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And the East All-Stars call time here. One guy has been getting it done. It's Primetime.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
The West making some changes. And here are the East All-Stars now on the court for the West All-Stars. We've got Brandon Ingram. Primetime is out there with Doncic. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Here's Primetime. He's covered by Halliburton. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Cunningham. Again, the West All-Star.
It's easy to get a good look from mid-range when you tower above everyone. Wembanyama.
And a wide-open look for Halliburton. His three-pointers off the mark. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Here's Primetime. He's covered by Halliburton. Jokic, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East. And that one's good. Tatum.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper. But I like when he pounds that paint, too.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Drains it from beyond the arc. 33 points for Primetime.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Over to the wing. Oh, Tatum in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
Here's Primetime. He's covered by Halliburton. And it's Primetime missing. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Now, here's Cunningham after the miss from Primetime. Halliburton, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the middle. Wembanyama passes to Primetime. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Primetime's got 17 now, just in the second half. He's with the ball. Inside, Antetokounmpo. Outside for Halliburton, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Young's checked in.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Down low, here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here's Ingram. Doncic passes to Primetime. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another. It matters.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
And he sinks the second. The West leading by 22. Doncic passes to Primetime. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Number 19.
Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
And, you know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Young from outside knocks down the 3-ball.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the 3-point line this half.
To the paint. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. And the East has possession. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 from the East.
When this fella starts knocking down threes, watch out, folks. Just pouring it on in this half.
Doncic passes to Ingram. Here's Primetime. From downtown. And the West hit again from deep.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
He's with the ball. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Jokic. The West leading by 22 to the inside. Primetime's shot is good. Primetime's got 45 points.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Hey, get out right here! And there's the pass to Cunningham. Young with no one around. Misses the 3. The West All-Stars with the ball. Wembanyama passes to Primetime. Fires the 3. They get it back.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Duren, he's checked in for the East. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Here's Primetime. Lets it go from the wing. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Tatum against Ingram. Outside Tatum. And there's the drive. The kick out to Young. No good from outside. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Here's Primetime. Jacks up a three. Duren pulls it in. Tatum against Ingram. Tatum passes to Cunningham. Good ball movement here by the East. Antetokounmpo finds Cunningham. Shoots over Doncic. Misses off the right iron.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Puts it up from 12. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Here's Primetime. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now Ingram. Following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. And it's Primetime missing. Looking to get back on track here. And Cunningham with the layup.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
And yes, it's good. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Wembanyama against Giannis. The kick out to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Nailed from three-point land.
Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Doncic passes to Ingram. Here's Primetime, defended by Young. They grab their own miss, and they recover it. Fires the three. Primetime's shot is good. Primetime's got 50 points.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Cunningham kicks to Young. Tatum down low. He's covered by Ingram. That shot wide open. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Jokic with the bucket.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic, a load down on the blocks.
Cunningham against Doncic. The 3 from Tatum. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Ingram passes to Primetime. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Primetime cans it from downtown. Primetime's got 53.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Cunningham passes to Young. There's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all-star play at its best.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. Down low, here's Primetime. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Primetime's got 55.
Look out.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
You know, when talking about the pressure Young puts on a defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
And so no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.